Look, I realize how this comes across. A man gets belittled by his relatives, schemes for payback, imagines himself a brilliant strategist. But listen carefully, because this isn't about wounded pride or some theatrical exit where I declare no contact forever. This is about 6 months of meticulous preparation, and last Friday evening was merely the starting point. I'm 35 years old. I lease a 2-bedroom unit in a respectable area. I operate a 2006 Toyota Camry that functions perfectly. I handle IT assistance for a medium-scale shipping firm. On the surface, sure, I'm not exactly thriving compared to my brother Charles, who manages his own advisory firm. Or my sister Christina, who's in drug sales and constantly boasts about her quarterly earnings. My relatives have always viewed me as the warning example, the one who squandered his promise. I attended university with student loans, finished during the economic downturn, accepted any position available, and simply remained there. Meanwhile, Charles used Dad's professional contacts to start his enterprise, and Christina leveraged Mom's alumni circle to secure her initial sales role. But none of that registers with them. In their view, I'm the one who stumbled. We hold family game evening once a month at my parents' residence. It's generally tolerable, a few subtle digs now and then, but nothing I can't manage. Last Friday stood apart. Charles arrived with his laptop and a massive smirk. He declared he'd arranged something unique for game night, a fresh pastime. Mom and Dad were already chuckling before he even began. Christina was filming on her phone. The slideshow was labeled, "Mock the Family Disappointment" in giant red font. Opening slide, an image of my apartment complex with the tagline, "Still leasing at 35. Charles had evidently driven past my location deliberately to capture that picture. He focused on the rental notice outside the leasing office. Everyone burst into laughter. Next slide, my vehicle in the parking area with still operating that 2006 model, still in that pointless position. Charles commentated like a wildlife program. He informed the group he'd researched pay scales for my role. He'd even created a chart contrasting my projected earnings with his and Christina's. The kicker, interesting detail, he earns less than our teen cousin Cyril, who staffs at Target. Dad laughed so intensely he dropped beer on the rug. Mom needed to regain her breath. Dad remarked at least they know which child to exclude from inheritance. The room erupted at that. Charles advanced to the following slide, my old bedroom at their place preserved as a gallery of shattered ambitions. He'd rummaged through my former space at home and snapped photos of it all, my secondary school trophies, my university admission documents. He'd crafted a then and now comparison, what he aimed for versus what he turned into. Christina snatched my university degree from the wall. The one Mom demanded I keep at their house after I relocated because it enhanced the corridor decor. She grabbed a red marker, sketched a jester face on it, scrawled "When aspirations collide with truth" across the top, uploaded the image to Facebook right there, mentioned me and all. The description was something about every clan having that one member who peaked in high school. Mom was weeping from laughter. She contributed her own remarks about how I aspired to become a physician before grasping I lacked the intellect for med school. She recalled for all how I switched majors 3 times, how I'd been so assured at 18 and gaze at me now scarcely surviving. Charles had additional slides, captures of my online posts, where I'd shared about job irritations or financial strain. He'd assembled them into a sequence titled "The Slide into Averageness." Charles recited passages from my teenage journal, entries about transforming the world and creating impact, material I'd penned at 16. The crowd was howling with amusement. The closing slide was a survey. Will he ever sort out his existence? Choices. No, certainly not. Without question, not. No way. Charles had everyone cast votes. Dad selected certainly not. Mom chose without question not. Christina picked no way. Charles went with no and claimed it was generous. I remained seated and chuckled with them, grinned, offered self-mocking quips, told Charles the slideshow was amusing, truly inventive work, inquired if he'd forward me the file so I could share with colleagues. He actually did immediately. Sent it via airdrop to my device while Mom refilled wine glasses. We proceeded to standard board games afterward. I lingered for another 2 hours, departed around 11, embraced everyone farewell, said I'd catch them next month. Here, what they remain unaware of. 6 months prior, I commenced strategizing. not due to one particular event, but because I'd endured years of them regarding me as trash while relying on me in manners they'd conveniently overlooked. You see, my parents refinanced their home 8 years back. They required a cosigner because their credit was ruined after Dad's partner deceived them. I was 27, possessed solid credit, reliable salary, consistent employment record. They requested I cosign, framed it as relatives assisting relatives, vowed they'd refinance me off the loan in a couple years. They never followed through. I remain on that mortgage. My identity, my credit, my lawful duty. The monthly installment is $3,200. They handle it, certainly, but I'm liable if they fail. Additionally, 6 months ago, I began examining their true monetary state. Not prying, simply observing. Dad's retired, survives on Social Security and a modest retirement fund. Mom labors part-time at a clothing store, earns perhaps $20,000 annually. Charles's advisory venture isn't performing as strongly as he asserts. I reviewed the state company database. His LLC faces issues for outstanding taxes. Christina's sales position is commission-driven, and I've overheard her disputing on calls about delayed payments. My parents' residence is valued at roughly $380,000. They owe $290,000. The equity represents their sole asset. But here's the truly fascinating detail I uncovered 3 months ago. When I co-signed that mortgage, the lender also added me to the deed. I'm not merely a co-signer, I'm a joint owner. My parents either missed it or dismissed it, since I was just the underachieving son granting them a kindness. Their attorney likely pointed it out, but they disregarded the document specifics. I possess half their residence. I dedicated the past 6 months consulting attorneys, property lawyers, gaining precise clarity on my entitlements. It turns out, as a joint owner, I can initiate a division sale if desired. That entails I can lawfully require the residence be marketed and the equity divided. It's termed a partition lawsuit, entirely lawful when joint owners conflict over property oversight. I haven't acted yet, simply readied. Compiled all my records in sequence. Ensured I comprehend every alternative. I also investigated another aspect. My parents have been informing everyone their residence is covered by Dad's retirement and their reserves. That's falsehood. For the past 3 years, I've been sending Dad $800 via Venmo each month. He informs Mom it's from his retirement. In reality, it's from me. Without those funds, they can't meet their obligations. The mortgage, coverage, utilities, all total about $4,500 monthly. Their genuine income hovers around $3,700. I've been funding their golden years while they ridicule me for poverty. Charles ignores that his venture is scarcely viable. Christina ignores that Mom borrowed $15,000 from her last year and hasn't repaid any. Everyone pretends prosperity while covertly faltering. And somehow I'm the butt of jokes. So yes, I endured that slideshow and smiled, permitted them to upload to Facebook, allowed them to believe they truly nailed me. My device has been powered off all weekend. I know they've been phoning. Charles messaged Saturday stating Mom wishes to express regret if the mock went overboard. Christina texted that it was purely for amusement. I'm not replying. Because Monday morning, I'm consulting my lawyer to explore subsequent actions. And Tuesday, I'm halting those monthly transfers to Dad. Let's observe how humorous it remains when truth arrives. Update 1. So I hadn't intended to refresh this quickly, but developments have accelerated beyond anticipation. Gratitude to all comments on my prior entry. To those suggesting I simply sever ties and proceed, I value the input. But that's not the objective. This concerns ensuring they grasp precisely what they've undervalued. Monday morning, I consulted my lawyer. Her name is Julia, and I've collaborated with her for about 4 months on clarifying my lawful stance with the residents. She focuses on property and ownership conflicts. The session spanned 2 hours and addressed all I required regarding choices. First, she verified what I already presumed. I'm a lawful joint owner of my parents' residence, not solely a cosigner on the loan. When they refinanced 8 years prior, the deed was revised to incorporate me. This implies I hold identical ownership privileges as they do. I can't be eliminated without either vending my portion to them or compelling a division sale. Julia clarified that I were consent to market the residence and divide the gains. Since they owe $290,000 on a residence worth $380,000, the equity totals about $90,000. My portion would be $45,000, but here, where it becomes intriguing. They lack $45,000. Their savings likely hold perhaps $8,000 based on Dad's mention last year when their boiler failed. I queried Julia what occurs if they can't purchase me out. She stated the court would mandate the residence marketed. It's not an action I'd take casually, but it remains a choice, a drastic measure. I instructed her I wished to delay that presently, but desired all documents prepared to submit if necessary. The second topic was the monthly transfers I've sent Dad. Julia inquired if any documented pact existed regarding those transfers. I said no. It's merely Venmo transactions with memos like for August or for expenses, nothing defining the purpose or labeling it a loan. She explained that renders the transfers lawfully donations. I can cease anytime. No pact, no duty, nothing mandating continuation. So Tuesday morning I ended the recurring transfer. Typically I dispatch Dad $800 on the first Tuesday monthly. This week I refrained. My device has been inundated since Friday evening. I eventually viewed the messages Tuesday afternoon. There were 47 texts and 12 unanswered calls. Charles dispatched several notes claiming the slideshow was merely humor. Everyone was intoxicated. I'm overly reactive. He stated I require tougher resilience and cease behaving like a kid over an innocent mock. He recalled that all endure mocking occasionally, and I'm the sole one escalating it. Christina's notes differed. She began with regrets about perhaps exceeding limits, but her tone shifted. She claimed I was theatrical and spiteful by disregarding all. She noted that Mom and Dad are aging and I'm burdening them by vanishing. She said I'm conducting myself like an adolescent rather than a 35-year-old adult. Mom phoned 6 times Tuesday. She left recordings stating she's concerned about me, inquiring if something occurred, pondering if I'm unwell. She said the prank on Friday was purely playful and I understand how your brother becomes after drinks. She said Dad feels awful about the inheritance remark. Dad texted Wednesday morning, merely one note, phone me, critical. I didn't reply to any. Wednesday afternoon, Dad rang my office line. I don't know how he obtained it since I never provided it, but he had it. My workstation phone buzzed and it was him. He questioned why I ignored my mobile. I explained I've been occupied. He said we must discuss last Friday. I said no discussion needed. Then he inquired if I still intended to dispatch the standard sum this month. He worded it cautiously as usual, saying he was merely verifying timing since bills loomed. I informed him no dispatch this month. A prolonged silence. He asked if I faced monetary issues. I said no, simply finished dispatching funds. He attempted to clarify they plan around that sum. They face costs. They rely on it. I recalled him that I'm the underachiever who earns less than a teen cousin at Target. Certainly they don't require my funds if I'm such a wreck. He lacked response. I disconnected. Thursday, Charles appeared at my unit, simply rapped on the door at 7 p.m. as if routine. I opened since I anticipated this exchange eventually. He entered uninvited and began speaking instantly. He demanded to know my issue. He said the entire clan worries about me. He said I'm generating needless conflict over triviality. He repeated it was merely humor, merely a mock. All tease everyone in our clan. I questioned if he'd appreciate me creating a slideshow about his venture. About how his LLC bears unpaid tax claims. About how he's delayed on quarterly obligations. About how he dismissed his aid last year due to affordability. I informed him I could dedicate a section to how his advisory gigs have dwindled and he's tendering for deals at rates scarcely covering costs. His demeanor shifted. He queried how I knew that. I explained it's all open record. Company filings, tax claims, all accessible online if one searches. I said I've had 6 months for investigation. He altered strategy, began discussing clan devotion, about how we're meant to aid one another, about how Mom and Dad forfeited for us all and we're indebted. I queried if he's been dispatching them funds. He said that differs. His finances are intricate currently. I queried if Christina's assisting. He said Christina bears her own costs, so solely me then, the underachiever, the letdown. The one earning less than Cyril. Yet somehow I'm the sole subsidizing mom and dad's existence. Charles said I'm vindictive, that I'm penalizing all for one foolish evening. He said dad's highly anxious about covering bills this month sans my aid. He said I must consider my actions. I informed Charles I've considered for 6 months. I informed him I'm finished as the clan bank while enduring trash treatment. I informed him if dad's anxious about bills, perhaps Charles should contribute since his advisory venture reportedly flourishes. Charles departed afterward, banged my unit door exiting. Friday morning, Christina phoned me. Actually connected since I was drowsy and answered sans checking caller. She launched into a monologue about how I'm fracturing the clan, about how moms wept all week, about how dad's pressure skyrockets. She said I'm selfish and brutal over injured emotions. I queried Christina when she intended repaying the $15,000 mom borrowed. Total hush. She queried how I knew. I said I observe. I informed her mom borrowed 18 months ago and hasn't issued one repayment. Christina said that's between her and mom. Correct, between them, yet my funds are communal concern. Christina said I'm diverting. That the loan to mom separates from me deserting the clan. I queried when precisely I enlisted to finance our parents' golden years. She said clans operate differently. Clans assist clans. I noted I'm the sole actually assisting. She disconnected. Saturday, mom dispatched an extended text. She said she nurtured me better than this, that I'm hurtful and insolent, that she and dad provided me all growing up and this repays them. She said I'm shattering her spirit by isolating all. I replied first since Friday evening. I informed her I observed them chuckle as Charles degraded me via slideshow. I informed her she sketched gesture on my degree and uploaded online. I informed her dad declared to all I'm unworthy of inheritance. I queried her precisely which segment displayed love and regard. She replied it was mere banter. That's our clan's style. I've always been overly delicate. She said all imbibed and enjoyed and I'm exaggerating. I informed her I'm not exaggerating. I'm replying. Distinction exists. She queried what I desire from her. What must she say to resolve? I informed her I desire nothing. I'm simply finished. Sunday morning, dad texted anew. He said mortgage due in 10 days and they're deficient. He said he's uncertain covering. He said I'm placing them in tough spot. I didn't reply. Here's the aspect all overlook. They're not distressed about Friday evening, not concerned for my emotions. They're frantic because funds ceased and they lack repair without it. Charles spirals since he knows I possess data on his venture embarrassable as he embarrassed me. Christina defensive since she realized I know mom owes her and lied on repayment. Mom and dad fearful since they've lived beyond means years and I bridged the gap. None apologized for Friday evening. Truly. They regretted my upset, my exaggeration, my misinterpretation, but none declared their actions wrong and that suffices since I seek no apology now. Tuesday, I consult Julia anew on partition timeline. I seek exact process if I proceed. I also established new bank account elsewhere, transferred most savings there lest clan desperates and attempts claiming I owe. One additional event Sunday night. I received Facebook note from cousin Cyril, the teen Target employee. He said he viewed Christina's post with my degree and deemed it harsh. He said his mother, my aunt, discussed how vicious the entirety was. He said he earns $16 hourly at Target and works 25 hours weekly since schooling so definitely not exceeding me and deemed Charles, claim odd lie. Pleasant knowing one clan member isn't entirely awful. The barrier's close on them and they scarcely grasp why yet. They believe this concerns injured emotions and my theatrics. They lack idea what approaches. Update 2. Brief refresh for tracking this chaos. Events have intensified notably past week and half. To those stating forgive and advance, appreciate but miss aim, this concerns outcomes. Mortgage due yesterday. I know unpaid since dad texted 11 p.m. querying reconsideration. I ignored. Today until 5 p.m. before officially late. Then late charge and credit impact. More crucially, my credit since on loan. Tuesday, 2nd Julia consult. Reviewed partition documents. All set to file if chosen. She said filing initiates 3 to 6 month court depending cooperation. She also said filing partition will obliterate clan ties if not already. I said past that. Wednesday afternoon, parents both at my unit, together. Working remotely, heard rapping 2 p.m. peeped and saw them. Nearly avoided opening but decided exchange inevitable. Mom appeared awful. Weight dropped. Dad seemed furious chiefly. Entered, sat living room them sofa, me opposite chair. Dad spoke instantly. Said I'm irrational and immature, penalizing for foolish family event. Charles merely jesting and all roasted prior. Said I'm sole unable joke. I queried which joke part. Charles salary research comparison. Diploma sketching online post. Inheritance exclusion. Dad said I'm distorting, not his intent and I know. Drunk dumb remark. Sorry if misinterpreted. Sorry misinterpreted, not sorry spoken. Sorry I'm sensitive for clan humor. Mom interjected, said they visited resolve since love me and fear losing. Said money not issue. Issue shutting out. Said clan unites regardless. I queried $15,000 owe Christina. Mom flushed, queried knowledge source. Said I observe. She said private Christina matter unrelated. Pointed she tells Christina $200 monthly repayments. Christina believes $11,000 remaining but Mom zero payments. Christina's thought repayments actually other bills. Mom wept. Said finances more complex than I comprehend. Expenses unknown. My sent aids but barely scrape. Said avoided burdening us. Queried why no refinance off mortgage promised 8 years. Dad said attempted but unqualified sans me. Credit worse, income insufficient. Said eventual but timing off. Translation never planned removal. Needed me indefinite hoped unnoticed. Queried next belief. Dad said need this month payment. Due today sans late. Said post-month alternative but currently trouble need aid. Informed no funds, not month, not next, never. Mom collapsed then, sobbing ruin them. Lose residence. Retirement, security all, kept querying how I could. Reminded cosign favor 8 years, promised few years off. Instead $800 monthly 3 years atop $290,000 liability. Given tilde $30,000 3 years treated embarrassment. Dad said exaggerating. Offered aid, never requested monthly. Volunteered. True 3 years back Dad mentioned struggles unexpected. Offered temporary, became permanent each stop mention another crisis. Always one more. Queried plan sans my start. Dad said manage somehow. Queried how. Silence. Mom pleaded reconsider, said all sit clan discuss. Charles proper regret. Real boundaries respect talk. Promise difference. Said want no Charles regret. No meeting. Want consequence grasp. Dad rose, said huge error, regret, force corner no choice respond dislike, still mortgage default I down too, lose stake, said careful consideration. Informed 6 months thought no precisely, left. Mom wept, Dad slammed door, hour later Christina phoned, furious. Said parents told all vindictive cruel, homeless parents over injured, queried her mortgage aid. Said already mom oh can't more. Christina wants my pay no self contribute. Logical, said not point. Point aided now sudden stop no alert. Reminded public humiliation 2 weeks. Said grudge one night. Queried new monthly. Said today mom reveal. Surprised, admitted wondered parents manage dad pension no business query. None queried source mad stop. Christina alternate. Understands hurt angry but withdraw dependent support extreme. Another handle way. Queried suggest. No answer pre-hang interesting. Said mom told title threaten sale. Never mentioned parents talk means lawyer too, prepare legal. Good, should, Thursday morning Charles office, actually workplace, security desk visitor. Downstairs lobby him, outside lot no office talk, casual start. How doing, long unseen, normal act, queried true reason. Dropped, said parents panic. Dad phone mortgage extension. Mom accounts cut shortfall, crisis unnecessary. Queried Charles aid timing, said cash tight. Business slow, no monthly commit. Queried my duty then, said budgeted around. Can't abrupt withdraw. Pointed no contract exact. Charles technical true moral wrong. Implied 3 years commitment. Same slideshow life mock lectures moral. Queried next belief. Said this month pay figure long. Queried long solution. Said working. Maybe refinance. Cut costs. Maybe Christina aid. Need time me stable. Informed no pay. Charles aggressive. Closer. Burn bridges irrebuildable, destroy ties ego, always sensitive proves. Queried business tax liens done, expression total shift, pulled records. Owe $18,000 state. LLC collection 7 months. Queried client feel finances mess. Charles said mind own. Said should mind mine. Left. Lot minute more say, walked car. Friday afternoon mortgage late official. Automated email account. $150 late. Now $3,350 versus $3,200. Dad texted same screenshot. On you, no reply. Saturday, Aunt Jill phoned. Dad, sister, hour away, holidays biannual, said Dad, borrow query, explained all. Slideshow, years payments, cosign all, Jill long quiet. No idea financial support. Dad, petty argument sound. Jill queried accomplish aim. Said grasp garbage treatment consequences. Said understand fire play mortgage my credit too. Default self hurt equal. Aware risks prepared. Said no dad money, figure self, but consider worsen. Clan money pride unworthy. Thanked advice ended. Sunday morning mom long text. Bank Monday options. Refinance off or modification. This month aid plan no need. Disbelieve entirely. Bank no refinance. Credit worse 8 years. Income unchanged. No qualify sans me. Text end please parents. Raised oh much. Oh after all owe them. Replied oh nothing. Given excess deserved. Choices live consequences. Replied regret. Perhaps. Currently panic scramble need me satisfying. Tomorrow bank. Curious outcome. Julia partition end week ready if forward. Question another solution or legal me. Ready either. Final update. Likely last this. Much past week conclusion inevitable. Following thanks support advice even untaken. Monday parents bank. New poor dad parking call. Voicemail. Bank no aid. Qualify refinance debt income high. Equity line credit low. Officer suggest income or Costner modification. Costner, irony clear. Voicemail end options call adult discuss. Deleted. Tuesday Christina family solution organize. Group her Charles me. Proposal 3 contribute mortgage. I $1,200 Charles $1,000 her $1,000. Cover give parents room. No group reply. Charles did. Can't $1,000 now. Maybe $500. Christina insufficient together figure. Charles tough spot best. Christina pointed 3 years $800 I no aid. Charles my choice no force. Christina selfish him. Charles selfish I stop no alert. Watched argue 2 hours, none commit. Christina negotiate lower. Charles excuses cash. Christina quit chat silent. Wednesday morning Charles Facebook tag. Long family loyalty some abandoned parents need. No name obvious. Raised family first not all lesson. Comments varied. Friends agree some including Cyril Jill out. Cyril may be abandoned if respect treat. Jill more story Charles share. Unknown comment PowerPoint query. Christina diploma shared remembered. Seen defaced cruel Charles reflect pre-loyalty complain. Charles delete hour. Wednesday afternoon Julia meet forward partition. Sure query said file no back. Ties permanent damage already beyond filed evening. Court except Thursday morning. Parents served days. Thursday afternoon mom 7 calls no answer. Voicemails beg talk lose all heartless how last cry. Friday morning dad text papers received. Actually force sell. No think cruel me. Mom cry cease server door. No reply. Friday afternoon Charles unit again. No entry. Door talk. Catastrophic error partition destroy family permanent mom dad homeless apartment stubborn grudge. Door told options. Buy half equity loan. Agree voluntary sell split. Figure finances pay sans aid. Can't continue take money treat garbage. Charles oversimplify finances complex can't $45,000 magic. Sell months live meantime, not problem solve. Charles regret life destroy parents him Christina family. Told family destroy game night entertainment. Door minutes. Heard punch hall. Left. Saturday Christina long message lawyer 2 fight partition. Title yes no contribute mortgage years pre-bills help documentation mom dad sole mortgage I supplemental. Forwarded Julia. Our response. Christina lawyer straws. Legal co-owner title. Payment history no change rights. Argue owe mortgage separate partition. Ugly fight lose all. Ready ugly. Sunday morning phone explode. Family group muted weeks checked 10 a.m. Answer terrible need now. Please God pick mom breakdown. Messages continue. Charles immediate respond. Christina emergency. Dad house now no respond. Opened read closed. Our Aunt Jill call. Charles contact mom episode near ambulance. Hyperventilate calm no. Post lawyer Saturday realize lose house. Jill query go. Number said mom struggle regardless mother. Told consequences first years no emergency. Jill minute quiet. Right ground worry far. Go needs. Sunday afternoon dad text meet person all negotiate solution. Willing find works all. Responded days first. Nothing negotiate. Partition filed. 3 options buy voluntary sell court force. Else noise. Dad cold how. Raised fed college all needed. Repay love sacrifice destroy financial. Told college loans pay off parents duty no eternal debt. Repaid $30,000 3 years plus 8 mortgage. No response. Monday morning Charles work call block. LinkedIn message coward no face. No respond. Monday afternoon mom message no hurt game sorry laugh Charles shouldn't diploma online. Drunk moment terrible mistake. First real apology post legal. Appreciate no change. Partition forward. Query fix stop legal. Nothing not apology here want. Boundaries establish no safety net treat failure. Mom unforgiving harsh family forgive past. No interest past. Forward no support treat failure. Tuesday morning unknown call answer parents lawyer. Represent partition discuss settlement. Contact attorney. Informal hope have rep hung. Called Julia instant. Normal negotiate no direct talk usable court. Handle communication. Tuesday afternoon mortgage 30 late. Automated email. Late $300 nastier current letters. Dad screenshot same you did. Responded. No you. Borrow can't repay. Lifestyle no income. Take money mock. Stop enabling. No reply. Wednesday Christina message one-on-one understand perspective no others. Agreed restaurant Thursday lunch. Thursday chain near office. Christina exhausted. Middle tier apart. Mom cry daily. Dad angry constant. Charles spiral business worsen. Not responsibility. Christina knows ask brother consider back partition. House sell parents no comparable afford. Cheaper downsize rent maybe. Queried worse my renting 35 Charles slideshow. Christina no answer. Alternate. Commit $800 monthly drop legal. Take payments. Query long commit. Year maybe more. Post year tired. Figure then. No repeat mistake. Christina frustrated stubborn vindictive legal hurt walk away. Tried walk. Stop payments ignore. Escalated lawyers fight. Said partition escalation not response. Reminded legal co-owner right dissolve. Said legal right no right do. Lunch unfinished. Christina halfway left no goodbye walkout. Friday morning Julia update. Parents lawyer settlement proposal. Buy $30,000 versus $45,000 share. Claim mortgage 8 years contribution no justify 50% equity. Counter $50,000. Query more share. Wasted time compensation 3 years payment stress. Aggressive send. Court partition 6 weeks no settle. Friday evening family group 89 unread. Most beg reconsider selfish threaten estrangement promise different. Charles standout. Hope happy destroy dad built. Worth. Typed response sent group. First weeks. Sat slideshow detail life failures. Salary research car apartment photo diploma draw online. Unworthy inheritance. Entertainment game night paying $800 keep house. Worth. Yes. Panic scramble need me. Absolutely. Left group. Blocked Facebook Instagram all. 3 days since. Phone quiet. No calls texts desperate. Given up or regroup. Julia counter scared. $50,000 excess no. Except $45,000 original or court judge sell. Either mortgage out. Either garbage treatment consequences. Either done failure subsidize lifestyle. Last post accomplish endgame query. Answer. Feel fraction humiliation helplessness game night. Understand no backup punchline. Face reality no cushion. Accomplished. Mom dad lose house or buy excess afford. Charles business public family. Christina exposed sacrifice want no self. Dynamic exploded fine. Better. First years no carry problems mock success lack. Wanted roast family failure. Failure held lives together.